going to start with number 40. This is the last little bit where you're going to need your calculator. So it's got tangent of 418 degrees. Please tell me that that's easy, because you're going to grab your calculator, make sure it's in degrees, and then you're going to go tangent 418, enter. And then you're going to match what you see. 1.6, and the only one that's got that is D. So, not too hard there. Maybe your brain can take a break. Right. Go to the next one. 41. Now you got cotangent. You got to remember what to do if you don't have that button. So remember, we think in reciprocals. That's how we type them. So we're going to do 1 over tangent 70.8. So that's what you need to type right there. 1 divided by tangent 70.8. And then get your little decimal. 0.3482. That's option B. So I don't think anything's too difficult there. 42, you're going to find the angle. Now look, remember, when you're finding the angle, that's your clue. Use your second button, your little blue button. Don't touch that blue button unless you're finding the angle. So, hit your blue button, cosine, and then type that little decimal, 0.8910. Hit enter, and it will tell you what your angle is. 27.0008, but they didn't go that far. They gave you just plain old 27, so that's D. Okay, so you just kind of have to go with what they round. 43 says sine 0.6565. See, I didn't even, shame on me, I didn't give you one that was a reciprocal. So you just got blue button, sine, decimal. And we got 41 point something, so that is option C. Now, on number 44, it says sine 30 degrees plus 90 equals sine 30 times cosine. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to have to rewrite this because I just made a hot mess. 30 plus 90. This is really long. And later on, once we get into like chapter 5, I don't know which unit that is, but it's actually chapter 5 in your book, you'll know why they've been asking you these crazy questions. This goes to identities and rules that you're going to learn about adding and subtracting angles. So they're wanting you to figure out if that's true or false. So you've got a couple of different ways of working it out. You can use I probably wouldn't use my calculator. I would do it with straight up stuff. So think about it. 30 degrees. Let's see, 1, 2, square root of 3. Sine of that is 1 over 2. Now I'm looking right here. So that becomes 1 over 2. And then I've got cosine of 90. Well, cosine of 90, that goes to unit circle. So 90 degrees, let's see here, 0, 1, cosine, sine. So cosine of 90 is 0. Okay, so put a big 0 there. All right, here comes this one. Cosine of 30, go back to this picture right here. Cosine is square root of 3 over 2. Sine of 90, okay, go back to this picture. Sine is 1. Okay, now what this says is sine of 30 plus 90. That means you can add those together because order of operations, these are grouped. That is what, 120? Am I doing that right? Okay, so let's just think. 0 is going to wipe all of this out. And this is going to be square root of 3 over 2. Now, draw your little picture. 120, 180. What's your reference angle? 60. Square root of 3, 2, negative 1. But sine of that picture, look at it, glory be. Square root of 3 over 2 is equal to square root of 3 over 2. And your signs match because it hits this. Isn't that neat? So this thing is true. So mark true. You basically have to work with the left side, find its value, work with the right side, find that value, and verify if it's true or false. If the signs don't match, it's not true. So watch out. Okay, the last problem uses that little formula. It's written over there. I hate the fact that whenever the word wrap came into effect, the theta got put on the second line. So you're just going to have to pay attention that theta's on the next line. Basically, you just got to read your question and plug in your values. It wants to know the grade resistant force, and it tells you you've got a 1,000-pound car, so put in 1,000 pounds, and then it's going to tell you your angle is 1 degree. Okay, type that in your calculator and you got it. Sine 1. So 17.5. Okay, B, close enough. Because it's actually 17.45, and they didn't do decimals, so that's the reason they just have 17. And that's it. Hopefully this helps. Y'all study up, have some good grades.